have a bit more winter by tomorrow morning. Well, speaking of winter,
we're continuing our travel series this season, Passport to Winter. Each week, we show you fun ways to get into the out there at must-see destinations without breaking the bank.
Yes, so today's stop, the Northeast. Joining us to talk about top destinations and activities, travel writer Erik Trinidad. All right, Erik, thanks for being with us. And I know there's plenty of places to make turns both skiing and boarding. Let's talk about some.
Yeah, so the Northeast actually has about 130 ski areas across Vermont and Maine and upstate New York. Upstate New York actually has 40 ski resorts within the boundaries of New York State. They usually boast having the most amount of ski areas in any state. Across New England, there's like Magic Mountain, there's Jay Peak in northern Vermont. I personally have gone to Gore this season, and there's Stratton. It's the birthplace of snowboarding, of course. But they also have like snow tubing. You don't have to go snowboarding if you're not that active or not that coordinated, let's say.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of those other winter activities, because there's sledding, there's snowshoeing, there's cross-country skiing.
Ski bike. Some people have gotten into that.
Yeah. There's snowshoeing is actually it's a pretty novel idea. You just kind of put on snowshoes and you just kind of go on a nature hike. There are places there's this place, the Equinox Preserve, which is 912 acres of preserved land outside the Equinox Resort in Manchester, Vermont. So there's that. There are plenty of trails across New England. There's also trails for, as you mentioned, like fat tire biking, which is these bikes with really wide tires and big treads, so you can kind of it's like a tractor through the snow,
Oh, Steph knows.
Oh, yeah.
I've
tried to do it. We have a lovely video of me trying to ride one of those bikes.
They are relatively easy, but for some reason she couldn't figure it out.
Yep, the gear was too high.
We'll
have to show you that video one
like
day.
if you don't want to use your feet, there's also a mountain coaster in Okemo in Vermont. It's open year round, and that includes the winter, and it's pretty cool to just like go on this coaster in the winter.
Cover up, though. That'll give you some serious wind chill.
Yeah, cover up. Okay, so what about like strapping on the ice skates? Are there any kind of like outdoor ice rinks to go to?
Yeah, there's plenty of rinks, probably in your own town where it's cold enough anyway. In Newport, Rhode Island, there's the Newport Harbor Resort. They have converted their big lawn into a big ice rink, and it's really cool because after you're attempting to ice skate, they have these igloos near the rink where they're like dining igloos.
Oh, those are fun.
Stop in at oysters, burgers,
Yeah. I'd
cool.
recommend helmet, knee pads, elbow pads if you're starting them. My husband almost broke his elbow once. All right, we have like 40 seconds here. What about winter wine tasting? I've never thought of that. And Saturday is like National Wine Day.
Drink wine day.
Oh, yeah. Ice wines are a big thing. Like wine is not just for summer. Ice wines are a big thing, especially in the Finger Lakes in upstate New York. They are still open for tastings. The wine region extends kind of across the border in the Niagara region. Niagara, of course, spans both Canada and the U.S. And Niagara Falls is,
that's cool to see in the winter.
It's a wine region as well as a place that you can still visit.
Yeah.
all right.
Well, the ideas are endless.
There's
Thank you so much for the holiday weekend. Giving us so many ideas. Travel writer Erik Trinidad, we appreciate your time.
By the way, if you're not into drinking wine, but grapes just frozen
Just to pop them
are a
in.
delicious treat.
It's true. Felicia,